Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art. Welcome back to another silly video of mine. At the time, it's Sunday morning. I'm at the laundromat doing some laundry, and hopefully this phone will stay in place. But anyway, I just finished eating a little breakfast sandwich and drinking some coffee. Clothes is in the dryer, so I got about maybe good 40 minutes left, so that's fine. Well, so what I did today was I read this book right here. Now this book is a graphic novel called Wolverine, as you can see. This is taken from the miniseries that was in like 1985 or so by Chris Claremont, the guy who basically redefined what X-Men are supposed to be, and Frank Miller, who turned out to be a superstar after this. This tells about the story of Wolverine and of course, you see Wolverine and ninjas. So, of course, I loved it because I have a ninja fetish. And eerily enough, if you ever saw the Hugh Jackman movie, The Wolverine, a lot of it is based off of this book. So, and they changed a lot. Basically, what happened is Wolverine has a Japanese girlfriend named Mariko, who's part of a big, wealthy family. The basic story is her father came back from the dead and basically said, "You're marrying this guy, obligation purposes." She married some guy. Wolverine, of course, was like, "How come this woman ain't getting my letters? She ain't returning my phone calls. I got ghosted." I'm pretty sure a lot of guys and ladies know that feeling. When you send out text messages or phone calls to some people and they don't call you back, they don't refer to you, they ghost your ass. That's what happened. He got ghosted. So he says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Japan to figure out what the hell's going on. Finds out that she was in an arranged marriage to her father, who is a big crime lord from the Yakuza-ish kind of thing, and he gets his ass kicked, gets revenge. Boom. They propose to get married at the end of the book. That's the whole story. Now, some people say, "Why are you telling me the whole story?" Well, the reason why, because that's just the basic story. There's a lot going into this book. The way how the writing in this book, it kind of tells you about the psyche of Wolverine itself. And when you read it, you'll understand, man, because it kind of makes you think about yourself. Okay, this woman that you love ghosted you. What the hell are you doing? What the hell you do? Are you going to go try to looking for her? Most of us, I'm going to try to look for my girl. I remember the last relationship I had. The girl found a new man, ghosted the shit out of me. Didn't even have the women forwarded the woman. Couldn't even tell me, you know what? Hey, you're not the kind of guy I want anymore. I'm going with this dude. In the story, no. What happened? She let her sister tell me this shit. She let her sister and her best friend tell me. She told the sister and the best friend to tell me that she moved on. I'm like, wow. You know, that's kind of, and that hurts you more because getting dumped by the person itself is one thing. Yeah, it hurts. But imagine if someone else gives you that information. It cuts you to the bone. And that's what happened. That's what happened here. You see this guy gutted. He fall down to the gutter, and he rises, and he picks himself and rise up. Yeah, he wins the girl, but guess what? You know, most people who get ghosted don't win their girl back or the guy back. But it kind of tells you a little lesson here too about that. don't beat Wolverine to a certain extent. And then when he finally gets his senses together, he starts kicking ass. And, you know, of course, they always call him the animal and stuff like that. He's an animal because he acts like an animal. He shows his humanity. He's like, no, you want me to be an animal? Go somewhere else. Get away from that shit. But anyway, it's a very good read. Funny thing is, I bought this 25 years ago, maybe. Still in decent condition. Well, it's in 1995, 96. I bought this. I think I bought this right after I came back home from overseas. And it's still in pretty damn good condition. Then I bought a different version of it, a more updated version. And I gave that away to a friend of mine. So that's cool. Also, yesterday, when I went some comic shopping, I bought the latest previews. Now, previews is now this book is like $8. It's like $10. But the reason why most people buy this book, comic book stores and other places buy this magazine because it tells you what's coming out in 2 months. So every comic book that's coming out in 2 months, it tells you, and it gives you a basic story. So basically, you can look up in this and say, okay. And of course, they also have other items like toys and all this other stuff that's coming out in 2 months. And I always read, and every now and then I pick one up to read this, so that way I can look up what's coming out to see if I want to get it or not. Then, of course, waiting the 2 months is kind of hard to do. And that's why a lot of times I miss out on certain things because it's like, I gotta wait 2 months. Oh my gosh, I don't want to wait 2 months. Holy moly shit. But anyway, I'm in a good mood this morning. Very good mood. Very, very, very good mood. It's like one side is comic books and this side is like merchandise stuff that's coming out in the next 2 months. Like, so if you're into Funko Pops and stuff, it tells you the new Funko Pops that's coming out. Some toys, games and stuff like that. Statues. And all sorts of stuff. T-shirts and all that. And what happened is you could basically you could tell your shop to order it from here. Or you can order from them directly and they'll mail it to your place. But anyway, so right now I'm still doing my laundry and sitting outside in my car. Well, I'm obviously in my car instead of the laundromat, finishing on my coffee because I don't want to bring it in there. Because, like, of course, the mask mandate is in effect here. So what happened is you go inside, you got to wear that mask. And I don't want to be. No, better yet, let me give you a better example. Here's my mask. Yeah, I should wash this someday. But I spray it with alcohol. I don't have to keep going with this. But anyway, hope you guys are doing a very fine day. There's another video I'm debating about doing. It's a political one, but and I hate talking about politics on here. I hate talking about it because most people don't quite understand is that when you talk about politics, that's your viewpoint. It's your viewpoint. And a lot of people can't accept your viewpoint. Well, you got your facts wrong. No, I'm going by the facts I'm reading. Well, CNN said this. MSNBC says that. Fox News, ONN, and Oprah Network said this. I'm like, dude, who cares? Your opinion is your opinion. But anyway, just remember, Tuesday, go vote. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Go vote. I don't care who you vote for. You want to vote for Trump? Yay. Vote for Biden? Yay. Green Party? Yeah. And that's the reason why I wanted to do a political video. You all have a choice. If you're over 18 and eligible to vote, please vote. Some of you voted early. No, I wanted to vote at the damn polls. And believe me, no matter what, I'm voting at the only way I'm not voting at the polls is if I'm dead. Then you could just will my corpse in there, Weekend at Bernie style, if you want. That's fine. No one's going to do that, of course, but anyway. Hey, my name is Bert. You can say this. Okay. Oh well. And hopefully the better candidate wins. Well, someone's going to win and someone's going to lose. Whether or not they're the better candidate is just what's been chosen. And then we got 4 years of the same old, or 4 years of changes. Who knows? That's up to you. That's up to me. And that's how it's got to be. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you up too long. Is that rain or is that a little snowy snow? Because I got to start raking leaves this week. Because I got a big ass tree in my yard. And it dropped a lot of leaves yesterday. Didn't do anything until yesterday. Oh, we're going to start dropping our leaves now, dude. I'm like, come on. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Take care of yourself best you can. Remember, flu season coming up, so make sure you take care of yourselves and other people. And I'm out of here.